Sorry about part one of this video. I realized as soon as I put the video on that I did not put the custom ash that Free Nad Customs made me, which I will be getting soon. So here it is. As you can see how the arm looks. He took that off because I told him it looks strange. So he got a new one. Here's the other arm. It does have a glove, but it's fine with me. He said that he didn't have one without a glove. And the glove kind of bulges out, so if he did paint it skin color, it'd look really weird. So I'm fine with that. And then here it is finished. As you can see, there's a little bit of green on it. It's because when he took this picture, it was completely finished. That's what he told me. Alright, so now let's get to part two. And sorry about last time. I said I would, but I didn't. Yeah, in that video, I can't remember how long it was, but it took a while to upload, about 11 minutes. So I didn't want to go back, so I just put it in part two. Alright, so let's get started. Hello, Runnerhorn 125, and this is part two of the 3.75-inch action figure Evil Dead 2 diorama, cabin diorama, sorry. So from the last one, you've seen what I got done. Here it is. This one will be made within. I purposely didn't do anything since the last video, but this one will be put in and made within few days or whatever, because I need to go to the store and get some white paint. As you can see, I had to cut the top off of this because this was not coming out, so I can just get it in there and maybe there's about that much, but it feels heavy, so maybe there is more. But I'm just going to use this brush and I'm going to paint some of the inside. There's already a tip I will show you right now of how to make it look like how the wall is. I'll just do it on the wall in a minute. Alright, so I still have not got the Ash action figure because he wants me to use PayPal, and I don't know how to use it, and I found it. My grandma helped me, but it just can't figure it out. So he told me to make it out to his mom, but that's our business, so that doesn't matter right now anyway. Okay, just set some cardboard pieces. Alright, so I need to find this 1 second here. Just trying to find some brushes. Sorry, just taking a little bit. Can't remember. There it is. Alright, so here, what it is this gloss kind of paint here. I think it's the Dolphin Gray. Show you real quick of what else I've used it on. Alright, so just real quick, here's my other Evil Dead cabin diorama. And see, as you can see, there's the gray-ish. Yeah, this one really needs work. I didn't even want to show it. See, I accidentally did that. I was trying to get rid of blood, so I need at least 5 bottles of white paint, or 6, because I'm completely repainting the walls, starting over with the blood, because it just came out terrible. At least some spots, but I'm gonna have to even it out. But that's not what I'm working on today. I'm working on this, so just get to painting. So I don't wanna. There is a lot of paint in there, so I just that. I'm gonna have to paint at my own angle, so sorry if you can't see. That's the only bad thing. If I had a head camera, that would definitely work for me, because I have to be at a certain angle. I have to move it around. Well, just speed this up. I just painted the rest of it off camera, because like I said, with the angles, I hope people, take this instructional video, good, you know, because it seems like a lot of the people who do, let's just say custom ash figures, they do not have a YouTube account, because I've searched and searched way different things. I cannot find a 3-inch custom ash. If you go on images, there's a lot. So I'm guessing it's mostly on like social sites that they put pictures of them, but there is no videos. So I will not be doing a custom ash video, but I will be doing a review of the one he's giving me. Yeah. So yeah, so I just painted that. Yeah, it got over here, but I do have a lot of brown left. Just paint that. I'm gonna get tape and put it down so I don't have to deal with this every time. I have enough to do at least maybe this wall and half this, or something like that. Yeah, so I hope you're enjoying this so far. That was really fast earlier. Just kind of sped it up. I had to stop it and speed it up. But now I'm going to get into some more stuff. Now that I have this painted, I'm gonna, paint it some more. Alright, so far, sorry I had to shut the door, but so far I have this painted and this. So just got to here. There is, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's kind of like milk. If you've ever poured a glass of milk, like there's barely any in the bottom, but then really there kind of is a lot. Once you pour in a cup, it goes halfway or fills up to the top. I have none of this left at all. It's just kind of wet. It might add a little more, but that'd be it. So there's not enough to squeeze out, so I just cut the top of that one too. There. So there we go. Sorry, I had to shut it all the way now. I'll just show you how I paint this. You already seen, but I'm just tipping it. Makes it a lot easier. So if you look on Evil Dead, if you really pay attention, I've actually watched the movie just to get detail from the house, because they don't have really a lot of images of the inside of the house on images or websites and stuff. So you just have to actually watch the entire movie. But it's kind of like this. Let's just say, like there's paint like that, and you can just tell. And it has this like fine little bit of gray in it. It's like I don't know what kind of gray, but it's like a silverish, like it's almost white. It's like the next thing to white, like what you can do to go to white. But just kind of painting it not too like easy, like good strokes, just enough to make it look sloppy, but then good, like purposely sloppy. Like I said, this one is not going to need as much work as the other one. This one's just kind of like a quick thing, not for just one stop motion. I will be doing, hopefully, a stop motion, but I first need a maybe some chainsaw sound effects for my stop motion, and a dead height, which Freenad Customs, you remember from my other video, said he might make me a dead height, but his phone got stolen and a bunch of other stuff, but that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, he said he might make one, but since his phone got stolen and stuff, he didn't really have time because he has to worry about that. So I'll probably end up making my own. I have a few action figures that could become one. I could buy a new one, maybe an action figure I already have. If you've ever seen those Adventure Wheels action figures, they just look like a casual, city guy or whatever. And that I could get one of those again, one of the ones I already have. Because if I do that, because I like those a lot, they're also going to be used for the Heroes of the Galaxy stop motion. So why not get the same one, so I don't have to worry about not having it at all. But I really would like to have a Deadeye. I was hoping maybe he could, because he's really good with it. But I'll just have to do it myself. Really what I would do on it is I would probably just make him white eyes, pretty much. Maybe cut open his mouth. It's back, on Instagram. Like I said, there's more instructions of what I do on my custom action figures. Because that isn't like this. You can't just sit there and paint it. Well, I can't. I just kind of everywhere with it. But this paint's almost out. But anyway, can't remember what I was gonna say. I use X-Acto knife and I cut open their mouth, and it makes it look like their mouth is open. So I might be doing that. I did it with my, like I was going to say, my zombie Captain America, because I had two of the same Captain America, and his arm was messed up anyway. So I cut off, I think I cut off one arm, yeah, and I cut off a foot, gave him blood, opened his mouth, and it looks really good. Go on my Instagram and you'll see it. I think I put it on yesterday, or the day before. Alright, so this paint is, really getting close to being out. So after this, the next video you will see, either after this one or after the next video, it will be a few days or a day later. Because I do not have any more white paint after this. This probably has like a few ounces left. Maybe not even that. Yeah, I'm also getting that on there, but like I said, I'm going to put tape once this is dry. And, make it... Kind of glad how that's looking right there. Alright, so I got all the sides done. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to have to take out the doorknob and then paint over here. Alright, so I just painted this a little bit. Right now, if you look at it, it looks like really sloppy, kind of. But I'm going to put tape right here once the walls are dry. I'm going to end up painting that and painting this. I'm also going to end up having to darken the... Don't ask how I got so much paint on my hands. It's because when I was doing this, I went up and I touched that, and then I touched... okay. It's painting. But the thing I'm only going to have troubles with the painting the walls is this, if you look right here, you can see the paint from the inside. So I'm going to have to put tape exactly over it and then paint it, something like that. So I'm just going to let this dry. Maybe just going to paint that real quick right now. Let me get a brush. I don't need that much at all. Just a teeny tiny little bit of paint. This brush is really hard because it was... Yeah, so this brush is not going to work for this. Sorry, guys. I'll just come down here. So, as you can see, it's not as white in the middle there. And that is from setting the... If you've seen in my other video, I think it was... No, this one, I set the white paint right there. Alright, so this brush is going to work. Alright, so just put a little more so you can't see it at all. Maybe put some down here. And that's that. Let that dry and it'll be the same color. Alright, this is the last video before it will be a few days later when I get more paint. I don't need any more white paint for this, really. Well, I do over here, but there is enough. This right here has kind of a lot in the bottom. But I'm going to have to get... oh, sorry. Dang it. I'm going to have to repaint that again. I forgot. Well, I'm going to have to get darker brown. Right now, it looks good in this lighting. But really, the actual color is just lighting makes it look like that. The actual color is... See, watch this. See, it just changes. And then it looks lighter. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, after this video, it'll be a few days later when I have more white. Well, maybe not, because I might, painted the door. Maybe. I don't know, I might use a different color of brown to paint the door. And I also might put the base, like, out here, like a porch. Sorry if this is, like, moving around, that's why I use my tripod for videos and stuff. Well, it helps a lot. And my camera, let's see if I do this. It looks really weird, if you've seen. So, alright, so look forward to some more painting after a while. For you, it will seem right away, because the next video will be right away after this, after I'm done talking. But really, it'll be a few days later, a day later, something like that. Hello there, this is the last video until part 3, when I have some more done on it. This video is a lot longer than I thought it would be, but so I'll just show you what I have so far. Make this go down here, I guess a little bit. So, got all the way around painted, so it's completely all the same color. I'm just gonna leave it that color. And I have the door handle, like I showed, and then the inside there's nothing. The only thing I need to do with what you see here is paint this, and then paint that, and put blood on the wall, and then after that, that's when I start getting this stuff. The hardest thing is gonna be the fireplace, I think. But the Necronomicon will be easier, just make it out of clay. And that will be in part 3. That'll probably already be made. Alright, so that's it. Stay tuned for part 3. And I'm not going to do the update, YouTube update. I think I said I was going to, but I'm not going to do one. You can just kind of see what's coming. The video after this will most likely be either a review or a review of this custom action figure I made, and you've probably already seen it if you follow me on Instagram. Alright, so like, comment, and subscribe.